Alright, welcome back to our Castilian campaign under EU5 Part 2. So it looks like they did an update, because I'm noticing things are a little bit different. I think they added more basically tiles for game speed, so I guess we'll test that out at some point. Anyway, last time we left off, we conquered Granada, and we took over Navarre as a vassal. Now, I think in the next campaign, this part, we're gonna do some economy stuff here and there. We are gonna make our way in terms of setting the groundwork to invade Castile. Oh, sorry, not Castile, Aragon. So yeah. In the meantime, though, let's go ahead and unpause. You're disloyal, and yeah, that we gotta fix. So yeah. I'll get rid of that. And, ooh, what's this? Ooh. That's new. Take a look at that. And this also looks like it's a little new here. Hold up. Let's see. Alright, 2%. Income, 10. I don't know which one would be better. I mean, this one looks like it is better, but we have to have a lot of gold and silver for that. So, I'm thinking this might be a bit better on the surface. I don't know. We'll see how that goes. So, yeah. How is our economy doing anyway? Not bad. Actually, we're doing really good, honestly. And we're making 7 ducats from our vassals. Well, we're getting war reparations, so that helps. Speaking of which, just in case they decide to rebel or they have some loyalty support, there we go. That most certainly helps. So yeah. Now we're losing money. What happened there? I don't know. We're all losing diplomats, so we are going to have to raise it, unfortunately. Damn it, I'm not too sure what that was. I gotta look back on the recording. But that is a problem, though. Oof. I guess we could cut back on our stability cost. I don't want to, but I have no choice. Ugh. Yeah, I don't like that. Anyway. I guess we'll just figure it out as time goes on. Speaking of the economy anyway. We do have some buildings that are just not making us any money. But I don't have to go through every single province, so... Hold on 1 second. Alright. Let's take a look at our RGOs. The silver mine is probably the silver is probably better, but we don't have too much, and it's in really rural areas. So I'm going to focus on some other things. Iron seems alright. Let's see. We got this. Actually, what are we trading the most with? Okay. At some point it was silk, but I think we pretty much exported that. Let's see. We have a lot of livestock. A lot of livestock. Hold on. Let's see. That's cloth. Livestock we are actually exporting. So maybe you want to invest more with livestock, I'm thinking. I mean, why not? There we go. I let that go in. Let's see. Yeah, alright, fine. Yeah, the forts are maybe a little too much. So, get rid of this one. Get rid of this one. That frees up 2 ducats. I kind of don't want to leave my I do want forts, so we're just gonna have to deal with it. Yeah, I was making far more money. They made some sort of change. I like that. We lose 7 stability. That's not great. Where is the Black Death anyway? Here we go. Some of my ports. Let me take a look here. What are we spending on? Opinion improving. Yeah, that's on you, and that's also on you. Yeah, we'll keep that there. Okay, that's fine. Get rid of that. I don't care for that. Can ask for money. I don't think so. I think you're lying to me. Once that gets up to 70, we can get rid of the independent, not the independence, but loyal to support. So yeah. Let's speed it up here a little bit too. Actually, I kind of really want to test. Oh wow, look at that. Okay. Yeah, go for it. Alright. Yeah. We're just not making enough money here. Not happy about that. Let's see. Yeah, crown power is low. That doesn't help. Here's what it is. What else we have here? What is this? Oh, excellent. technology unlocked. Oh, wow. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, this is the age of the Renaissance, though. Is there anything here I do desperately need? Diplomatic capacity, I think, is probably a good one to go for. Construction speed, good on that one. And then age of the Renaissance. We'll definitely have to get that unlocked. Question is, what do we want to go for? The literacy is not bad. I do like the literacy. Tolerance may not be such a bad idea either. The subject loyalty is actually, I think, probably preferable, believe it or not. Okay, so maybe we'll go down here. And then, yeah, since we'll just go straight down here, and then we'll come down over here, get the literacy and whatnot. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Maybe we'll just leave it like that. There we go. Also, our ministers are currently integrating down over here, where Granada was. So yeah. And the culture, put it this way, they don't like us. They're a different culture. Kind of. Yeah, they technically are. And religious-wise, they're completely just, they're Sunni. So yeah. Well, of course you are. Oh yeah, I know that. Oh, I see. Interesting. Okay. A naval commander. We don't need a naval commander. I'll leave it be. Another thing we might want to do is also take some land in Morocco. Take some land for ourselves, but also give it to a vassal. I'm thinking, oh, okay, what's this? This doesn't seem like a good event. Yeah, refuse the refugees. Sorry. You guys have the Black Death. Bubonic plague. Alright, so our vassal's getting hit badly. Okay, I don't know what happened over here. So yeah. So we got 5.1 million people. I'll see what happens after the Black Death comes and pays us a visit. Also, I do want to take a look at the laws here. If there's anything that we do want to change. I think this is fine here. I don't mind this. At least for now. We do have values. I did want to go decentralization a little bit more, because since we're going to have vassals, it's probably preferable, for at least in the beginning. So yeah. Let's see. There's no laws, though. Well, this is a law, actually. We could change this. Administrative? Decentralization. This is what we want. Yeah, traditional law sounds, I think, good to me. That gets that up a little bit more. If we remove the negative 0.10 and replace it with a positive 10, that's, well, I won't say, in case my math is wrong, but I think we should be good with that. I don't want to go full-on decentralization. Like, if we get it around 50, that's good enough. Because later on, I do want to go for centralization when I have less vassals. So, yeah. Oh, and our livestock is all done. We do have to wait for actual people to go into those jobs, though. Oh, okay. So sorry about that. Car was going past. The peasants are relatively very happy. Yeah, we're gonna have to displease the nobles a little bit. Let them be unhappy. If we look at the happiness meter, most of it is because of the peasants. So we gotta keep that in mind. So yeah. The only people who are not happy are the people that we're integrating into our country. Speaking of which, would declare war on you, how much troops would you bring? You would bring barely anything. And we have Portugal on our side, so I think that we would do well. Alright, so the Black Death is hitting. So, might not be good to go to war this time around. Wait till the Black Death passes and burns through our country, then we go to war. Yeah, this is going to be hard times. Hard times indeed. Yeah, I know. Yeah, sorry. Well, that might not have been very good. It does bring up traditional a bit. Actually, we might want to really push innovative ideas. What do I have to do here? Maybe instead of going decentralization straight away, we'll see what we got. This is a law. Wait a second. That might be under Catholicism, right? Yeah. So there's not much we'd be able to do about that. We could get rid of this. But I imagine that the clergy would not be happy with it. No, those are the burghers. Let's see. Oh, yeah. They would absolutely hate us. Maybe there's something that we can give that would counteract that. Yes. This right here. But that's way too much. I don't like the fact we can't tax more. This is actually pretty good. This is even better, I think. This is also pretty good too. No, we want yeah, okay, whatever. Both of these are really good. Let me just, there we go. Change the song. I guess we'll go for this. Well, actually, no. We're gonna wait. Because I want the nobles to actually get back up to around 50%. Then we'll go ahead and we'll give them another one. Because if we give them a title, or whatever this is, it's gonna decrease all of them, including the nobles. They're not gonna like it. They're gonna have a problem with it. Also, they gotta do something too here, where it just shows you, like, what the modifier is. So, I suspect they will work on that. How are we doing over here? Yeah. Oh, goodness. Alright, so we're almost losing 1 million people here. So. We do have some rebellions in the south. So, it is what it is on that. I do think as a additional thing what they should do for centralization is increase speed integration. I think that would be a good modifier that they can put in there. So yeah. Oh wait, no, here we go. Well, they have speed of annexation, but speed of integration in terms of provinces I think should also go up. Just an idea, in case anyone's listening. Okay. When is the next Parliament debate, too? Some more time. Oh! Hold up. Okay, so here's the thing. I know they did an update. And, it's looking like you can actually claim provinces now. Hold on, let me check that out. What happened here? Oh, that's most unfortunate. That goes down monthly. Ooh. So there is a regency for this little guy. I thought he was actually older. What happened? Yeah, 15. So one more year, we should be good. Anyway, what we gotta do again? Let's see. Yeah, we can't claim territory. It might just be with Aragon. Okay, maybe they didn't do anything. Change anything. Okay, I am gonna put a spy here. And we're gonna take you home. We're losing. We don't have enough diplomats, and we're losing money too. So that I don't like. That's gonna be a problem. I might want to take a look at my trade actually. Because I don't know if the AI is doing the right thing for the trade. Trade was always a bit more difficult to figure out. That, you're not making any money on that. Well, you actually are. I don't know. Oh, goodness. Alright, well, let's see. I might want to go through my buildings here and actually just, eliminate them. See if that does anything. And that did actually do something. Ugh. Actually, no, don't do that. Oops. There's gotta be another way to make more money than, this stuff here. There we go. That's not a big fix, but it's something. Yeah, I'm not happy with the economy. Something happened. So, that is actually a concern. Losing money. Actually, you know what? I wonder, I know some people have problems with trade, so just turn trade off. Oh goodness. There we go. Yeah. Okay, let's try to do it this way. There we go. I don't understand why this always does this to me. When I do the shuffle mode on YouTube, it doesn't really do the shuffle. It just repeats songs. Let's see what that does. Alright, back to this. I don't know about that. Let's see. Yeah, that we won't do. Nothing. We are selling lots of food, which, again, is not helping my money problem here. Well, actually, no, it is actually helping my money problem. Just, it's not enough. Trade is not, even coming back on. Okay, let me just refix it. And see what happens there. I'm going to assume it's going to pick the best trades for profit. I might have to get rid of all my forts. I don't want to have to do that, but... because you do have to have some sort of defense. Okay, now I have no trade. Let's see. Yeah, trade expenses over here. Oh no. Oh. Okay. Imports. Books. No. I'm sorry, I can't afford that. Alright, well. That did help a bit. By a lot, actually. I might want to actually raise my... yeah, I'm going to have to do that. I'm going to have to do something here. Yeah, well... yeah, whatever. Alright, fort. We're gonna get rid of some fort. Yeah. And just lower all that down. Alright, well at least we're in the positive, but this is a temporary fix. It also doesn't help that the Black Plague is, well actually most of the Black Plague is gone. So... well, we also lost half our population. So, I could understand why our money would go down in a situation like that, but it was up before in the beginning of the game, so I'm going to have to reload before and see what specifically the problem was. Oh, no, I don't know what I hit there, but oh well. You get back over there. It actually brings the most profit here. There we go. Get 4 of these in there. I'm going to increase this a bit too. Okay. Ooh. Let's see. You know what? I'm going to take the money. Quick water break. All right. Okay. see. Ooh. I do like this song. What are you up to? Only 6. Okay. Food. Food is a problem. We have no diplomats either, which doesn't help. So you know what? I'm actually gonna recall you. And speaking of which, yeah, this is going down slowly. Maybe we shouldn't have done that. Ooh. Yes. Decentralization is what we want to go for. And that should help with some of our rebellion stuff. Yeah, it does help. It does. I want to keep moving that up too. Ooh. We have yeah, this is the law that we want to replace. That's something good for in the future. Yeah, I don't really have the affordability to give you a best, you know, expensive court. So let's see what you got. Routing. Okay. Go for diplomacy, actually. Because depending on our ruler. Oh wow. Oh, interesting. So you're actually, that doesn't make any sense. Why? So you are. Oh, okay. Okay, so we'll be in a regency for a while. 6 more years. Get rid of that. I'll go to 45, I think. We actually can ask for our vassals to give us money, but they don't give us much, so I'm gonna let it be on that. Okay. And you should be almost done. We're not gonna ask for a casus belli because it's looks like, from what I can understand, we will be able to claim this province here. So we have some sort of weird claim on it or something. Okay, Parliament, here we go. Have it in our capital, of course. Oh, actually, no. We shouldn't have it in our capital. Because I think that we get a modifier for having it in our capital. I don't know. I'll look into that later. They might have removed it. Oh wait, here we go. Let's see. Yeah, here we go. So we have it in our capital, we get 0.10 centralization, but we have it outside of our capital, 0.20. So I'm gonna have it over here. And I'm gonna pick that. Now, let's see what we got here. Okay, I actually really like that. In terms of that new feature where it tells you this, I like that. And I like that even more. But before we do, though, ask for a law change. It's this. There we go, law change. Do that. Ooh, no. Yeah, it doesn't look like we'll be able to really do much of anything here. Speaking of which, the burgers are not happy with me. We could increase support, but I'm not going to. We're just gonna have to deal with it as time goes on. Speaking of which, we can probably tax the nobles even more, since they're kind of well down in the dumps. So let's see what we got in terms of the values. Yeah, 57. Not bad. Now I think the negative with the plus 0.20 will go away. So yeah. And I did want to get this passed, but I don't think we're gonna have enough support, unless of course we get that nice event. But I don't think it's gonna happen. Yeah, here we go. Here we go again with the trade. I understand that we need stuff, but still, I don't want to spend money on that. Okay, so we're building that there. No, I don't really want to go too spiritual. So there we go. Get more money out of them while their happiness is down. There we go. Speed it up here a bit. How's the Black Plague doing? It's pretty much been eradicated, except in some parts of Africa. There we go. That was a nice event right there. No. Get another event. That'd be great. Okay. Oh man, Spy Network's taking forever. And I see why. Cultural influence and cultural tradition. What is our cultural influence? Alright. I don't know if that's good or bad, actually. Oh, no, here we go. Cultural tradition. Okay, I don't know. Okay. Yeah, I had a feeling. We have some more money coming in. It's up from before. Some trade. Selling of food. You know, we might want to invest more in food, I think. I think that's what we'll do, since that's actually what's really giving me the money here. I'm selecting the wrong one. It's probably the livestock in many ways that's giving me the food. Does it say when we're selling the food? Yes, okay. Okay, looks like that investment we made before is actually starting to kick in. And we're still, filling those jobs. Okay. That's my control over here. It's not great, but... we might want to consider, there we go. Build more RGOs. That will help us tremendously. And our population is climbing back, so that's great. Okay, good. Who's invading who here? I don't like that at all. Okay. Alright. Aragon must be really weak. Exactly why I want to hit them. I want to hit them now. We're actually going to test the new speed button out. Yeah, I'm gonna leave the nobles here. In terms of the tax rate, because I need the money. So they're not gonna be happy with me on that, but screw them. Speaking of which, okay. Once that gets up to 2%, I'm gonna bring that down a bit. There we go. Okay. Yes, claim province. Yeah, I know. Get rid of that. Okay, maybe we'll keep that. What's this again? Tolerance of heathens, yes. What is ours anyway? It's probably not good. Yeah, it's terrible. So, I don't know when this will be done. We may not get to attacking Aragon in this episode. That's alright. We'll get to it. And then... I'm thinking probably we take the northern portion, that way France cannot get down. The question is, what do I want to do? I do have to take some land for myself. I was going to split this up vassal-wise, but it may not be great to do that with our vassals already kind of pissed off with us. Oh, subject regency. Okay. That might go away. Because what I plan on doing is giving this territory here to a vassal. Yeah, just this portion here. Maybe I won't give anything to Navarre. Maybe I'll just leave it be. Yeah, I'll think about it when I cross those roads. When it comes to it. Interesting. I don't think I've seen this before. Huh. Wonder where that's gonna spawn. Whatever. We'll get rid of the spy network here. That actually helps us tremendously. I could bring this down, but I'm gonna let this build up a little bit. When we have the chance. Yeah, go for that. Bring it down a little bit. Yeah, and then we'll let that tick back up. How much can we have? 3.75. Okay, maybe we'll wait till it get to 2.5 maybe? And then we'll lower that down a little bit. We'll get more money. So, selling of food. Speaking of which, okay. Yeah, you really filled most of these are RGO positions. So that right there. Go. And that'll be it for now. So we don't want to burn through all our cash. Alright, we're gonna speed this up. I actually kind of like the fact that they added more of these, the game speed buttons. And roads, I forgot about roads. How's our control doing? Probably not great. Well, it's around our capital, so it counts for something. Your capital's up here, huh? France's control is... Ugh. I think Bohemia will have the best control. Bohemia has the one of the best starts. I played as Bohemia in my last game, and they are our beast mode. So, how's everyone else doing here? Golden Horde getting divided up into just well, everything. I do want to play over here in the future. Moscow or Kiev, or Muscovy I should say. What's going on here? What's this? Yeah, that's fine by me. We are on the coast, so. Okay, what happened to all my money now? What happened? Do not know. It just went straight down. Not really from trade income. I don't think. Alright, well, since we're losing lots of money... Yeah, there we go. I'm gonna have to survive with what we got here. Oh, wow. Oh, that's right. Diplomatic spending does actually help. So we'll leave it at 5. No, we won't do that. Yeah, sure, just go ahead and do that. Right, now it's the trade again. There we go. I'm gonna take the money, actually. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, that's fine by me. And, you... Yeah. You're taking your sweet time. Growing up. No, we don't want that. Get rid of that. In terms of money... Yeah, we don't get much here. Let's go to the building system here. Yeah, wow. Get that one in there. Build me another one. Destroy that one. We'll keep the weaponry because we're going to need that later. We'll keep that too, because we might need that later too. Take a look at goods. Oh, there we go. That's gonna help with subjects right there, right? Let's see. Yeah. We actually do need that, so I'm glad I did go for that. And get me that, because we're having problems with money, so why not? Yeah. Oh. Did we get that claim finally? We did. And the papacy would join in, but they're not going to be a problem. So, I think actually this would be a good part to actually end. When we come back, we'll invade Aragon. And I don't know what we'll do. I don't know what territory we'll take. How many forts do they even have? They don't have too many forts, so we should be able to get right through them. Speaking of which, before we do end this, let me actually get rid of some of the forts down here. I didn't realize that we had that many. There we go. And that does bring some extra money back, so So next game, we'll declare war this time against Aragon. And then also, we gotta get our economy straightened out and whatnot, because I don't like the fact that we're this low on money. We fixed it somehow, but it's not sustainable. So we're gonna have to build up our economy. And I have a feeling it's gonna be a bit of a slow kind of trickle upwards. It's not gonna be easy to get that much money. So, but one way to make money is actually selling the food during certain times of the year. So, yeah. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next part. Thank you for tuning in.